start this look, you want to do half of your face in any type of regular makeup that you would like to do. And then do, this is the Snazaroo paint, I believe. Do the other half of your face white, just so that you get a nice base going. And then we will proceed to the rest. But you want to make sure that that one half of your face is just kind of more of a bold, dramatic makeup. And then I'm just going to set all of that with a powder. Then we're going to go ahead and sketch out the nose. You're only doing half of the nose, obviously, so just kind of sketch out the shape that you want to. And I kind of just faded mine upward instead of actually doing really harsh lines. And you'll notice with this look that I didn't do a bunch of harsh lines. It was kind of like an all blended type of look. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Okay. So I just went ahead and blended that upward. Then I took some black eyeshadow, which is Corrupt by Makeup Geek, and I went ahead and drew the line out from my mouth where my teeth are going to sit, whatever. And then I also drew the jawbone and the cheekbone, but I actually go in and fix the cheekbone, yes, the cheekbone, because it wasn't exactly where I wanted it to be. So I actually go in and fix that. But right now I'm just going in and placing lines where all the teeth are going to sit. And then I'm going to go ahead and just shape those into actual looking teeth. So I just kind of do like a U at the top or the bottom. And then just kind of shape that and shade that into a shape of a tooth that I want. And then I just take that as far back as you want to go. And then we're going to go back there in the jawbone and the cheekbone connect, and we're going to shade that with black backwards. And then we're going to take that and shade that forward. So you can see right here, I corrected the shape a little bit more, and then I decided to make that black back there, and then I just took some black eyeshadow, and then I'm just going to start fading it forward. Now I'm taking a white eyeliner pencil, just because on the white it will erase easier, just to sketch out what we're going to do on our eye. For this time I decided to do like a teardrop looking type of eye going up towards the temple and then kind of carving out that socket. And then I'm going to just fill that in. If you want this to be more pigmented, you can always go in with black body paint first and then set that with black eyeshadow, but I'm just going in with black eyeshadow this time because this was just a very quick look that I did, and I was washing it off as soon as it was finished, so I didn't want to go through all of that trouble. So I'm just doing it with eyeshadow this time. Then I'm going to go ahead and start blending out the bottom of the eye with a big fluffy brush. This is totally optional. I was going to blend out the entire thing, but I decided I liked it. I like the way it looked, being very crisp at the top and then very blended and messy at the bottom. Then I'm taking that same black eyeshadow and I am just going in and filling in the back portion of the quote-unquote jaw and blending it forward where the teeth go. Then I am creating cracks, which is any excess product that is on that brush from doing the eyes and anything else, and I'm just creating these very slight cracks in the teeth just so they don't look bright white and, you know, perfect, because you're a skull, you're dead, you're not perfect. Then I'm going to go ahead and draw a line right above the jawline. No, the cheekbone line. And I'm going to go ahead and just blend that out. Again, I went for a more messy, lived-in look. A lot of my looks that I've done using like a skull type format are very nice and clean and crisp. This one I wanted to do a little bit different. I wanted this one to look like it was lived in, like I've been dead a while, so have you, whatever. And don't mind all those scratches all over me. That's for my little dog. Yeah, so don't mind those. Then I'm going to go right above that eye socket and create that line and just kind of blend that out. I wanted the top portion to be a lot more clean and crisp looking than the bottom. I wanted the bottom to look a lot more weathered and worn. Then I'm going to take some of my fake skin molding wax. I'll leave a link to it down in the description. I can never remember what it's called. I think it's by Graftobian, I think. I don't remember. I can never remember this for the life of me. But what I'm doing is I'm just sticking that right to the skin on both sides and going kind of straight down the middle. I kind of zigzagged it a little bit, but for the most part you want it to go right down the middle. And then I'm taking that spatula with some Vaseline on it and I am smoothing down the edges. Then I just powdered it with a little bit, oh, I haven't powdered it yet, just kidding. I'm going in and cutting out the center of that and building up the sides of the fake skin so that it looks like this wound is three-dimensional and like it's been just jigsawed out. You don't want any nice clean lines, you want it to be very messy. And as I cut, I'm going to scoop the middle out so that it looks nice and hollow right in the center. And like I said, I'm just using that spatula to build up the sides of each edge. And of course, I have to add lashes to my skull side. I mean, I got nothing. I'm adding lashes and that's what I'm doing because it's my tutorial and that's what I'm gonna do. Then I'm adding red paint to the inside of the wound. I'm going to kind of add it a little bit to the edges of the rough and bumpy sides. And mind you, I did set the skin, quote unquote skin, with a powder. So that it doesn't look shiny. Unless you're going for a burn, you don't want it to be shiny. So I'm just going ahead and going in with the red. And then I'm going in with this darker maroon and just creating a little bit of depth. And kind of where it comes together, where it's a little bit closer, like on the nose, I'm going to go ahead and fill that entire section in with that maroon color. This is just going to make it look like it's going a lot deeper into those sections. And then I'm just going to blend that with the red because you don't want it to just be on the outer edges yet. You want it to be blended in nicely and just kind of pick and choose where you want your most depth to be. Then I'm going in with black, and this is mostly going to be just on the edges, except for a few little exceptions that I wanted it to look like it was really receding away from the eye. Then I'm going in with this scab blood, and my favorite part of any bloody tutorial is the blood. That's just how it is, that's just how I like it. My camera was not filming, so I was so pissed. So you could see that I just added the scab blood just kind of on the outer portions and then right in the center where you see where I added the scab blood. And then I'm going to go in with a darker blood and I just kind of put that a little bit by the nose and a little bit on the chin just to give it that look like it's been bleeding. Then I'm going in with white paint and I'm just kind of outlining excuse me, outlining the bones, and then I'm going to go ahead and fill in the rest of that side with black and then just take a little bit of blood and smear it all over the other side. And I did end up setting the black paint with black eyeshadow, and then I just kind of shaded in the bones a little bit. I threw on a beanie, hair to the side, and this is your finished look. This will look great on anyone, male or female, it does not matter. And I think that is it. So this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please subscribe and like and share with your friends, and I'll see you in a bit. Bye guys.